What is up, homies? Welcome back to another movie reaction from Heroes Reforged. We are watching Tron Legacy. I'm excited to jump back in this movie. It's been a long time since I've seen this, probably maybe like 10 years or so. I feel like this is definitely more, I remember this way more than I remember Tron, but I think the thing that stands out the most is that amazing soundtrack by Daft Punk.
I thought you were going to say the face replacement on
Jeff Bridges? Oh, that also stands out quite a bit.
The de-aging on Clue.
Yeah, it's pretty good too. It's pretty good too.
Yeah, I was re-listening to. I listened to the Daft Punk album way more than I've seen the movie. But I recently got the movie in 3D, and I was like, I gotta rewatch this, and I put it on, and the 3D version is fantastic.
Yeah,
there it is. I feel like it's really the only way to watch this movie at this point.
The only way to fly.
The only way to watch this movie. We're gonna watch it in 2D, obviously.
Yeah.
But I would prefer if we had it in 3D. But it's okay. It's all right.
I might leave my desk after this and go put that shit on in 3D.
Yeah, you should.
Just the opening sequence by itself, the Disney castle in the Tron version is incredible in 3D.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
If you guys want to watch along, of course, check out our Patreon. We have the uncut reactions for this movie, for Tron, for everything else that we're watching. Plenty of other stuff. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Run.
Already, this film is visually superior. Already, it's the Disney castle. It's unfair.
In the 3D version, if I remember correctly, the first like 20 minutes are in 2D, right? And then when Sam goes into the computer program, then it goes into 3D.
Ships, motorcycles.
Oh my God,
Where the circuits like freeways.
So good.
I kept dreaming of a world I thought I'd never see.
I'm gonna crank this motherfucker to like.
I know, dude.
My
Me too.
eardrums bleed, dude. The synth is.
It's
dirty.
Right,
It's so
man.
good.
Oh my God! Let's go! And then you guys see how that logo fly through? It echoes the logo of the original film, the way that it kind of turns and we go through. Yeah, this music's at a 10. This movie's like a solid 6 or 7, but the music is at a 10, dude, which brings the movie up to an 8 or 9. It's crazy how that works.
The first world was more beautiful than I ever dreamed, and also more dangerous than I ever met. Now, I met a brave warrior.
Tron.
Bum, 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 bum.
That's the theme music from the first movie.
That no one had ever imagined. Disc battles fought in spectacular.
I love that they use the movie poster as like the game poster.
Ribbons of light.
And they had Disney's Black Hole poster, which is like another sci-fi failure movie.
I created a program in my own image that could think like you and me. And I called him Clue.
Codified likeness utility.
And Clue, Tron, and I, we built a system where all information was free and open.
Beautiful. He sounds so old.
He does. Yeah. The age of his voice does not match the face.
I gotta get to work.
I want to go with you, Dad.
Yeah, well.
Yeah?
One day.
Yeah, man.
To the grid?
Good night, Sam.
Yeah, it was smart for them to kind of hold it for this one shot by the door.
You can have a crack at the old man's high score. First game's on me.
Can we play doubles? On the same team?
We're always on it.
It's like almost there, you guys. I don't hate it. I'm like, damn, that's good. That looks like
it looks like
CG
it looks
work.
like episodes of like Love, Death,
Death,
Robots.
Totally, dude. It's like if this whole world was CG, we'd be like, damn, that almost looks real. We'd be like, that looks like a great Jeff Bridges CG cartoon animated character.
Kevin Flynn has disappeared. He was best known for designing Tron and Space Paranoids, the 2 best-selling video games in history.
Is there no Mario in this universe? There's no Legend of Zelda?
Nope.
Recently, NCOM board members have been troubled by the reports of Flynn's erratic, even obsessive behavior. This afternoon, NCOM's board moved to seize control.
That's good.
In there is a new world. In there is our future. In there is our destiny.
I think it's the eyes. I feel like they're just a little too
They look
lifeless.
really sleepy.
They're dead.
And while Flynn's loyalists hope for his imminent return, there is perhaps no one who
We can't give these parents a line.
Thank you.
Oh, there's one line.
Who's coming?
Sam, you have to eat.
Go with me. Sam?
what will be
Don't touch me, abuelita. I'm sad.
what becomes of this now orphaned little boy.
He's not orphaned if he's got his grandparents.
God. I hate all the orphans in the whole world. This music rips.
Yeah, that's why. This music, I
This
can't
makes
describe.
me feel.
I can't describe the way it itches my brain so right.
Yes.
It's just like
And also to Daft Punk's like brilliance, I think that this score really is, as much as I love it isolatedly, it is like this music feels like what the character of Sam is feeling right now to a level that I'm like, I don't think most movie composers are able to pull this off. But this little like, it feels isolated and alone and pissed and lonely, and Sam is riding through the city on a motorcycle.
There's that really big door.
Mm-hmm.
It is a really big door.
Merry Christmas, man.
Mm-hmm. I'm now gonna think that's a line in the original movie. It's not.
It's not the real line.
Sam Flynn says a line here that is a reference to what Kevin said.
Now that is a big door.
Great.
I am pleased to announce that NCOM's last fiscal year was our most profitable
They feel so evil.
ever.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the coach from Mighty Ducks D3, isn't it?
Is it?
The bad guy coach?
Thanks. No, like the one who takes over from Coach Bombay.
Oh, maybe.
Uh-oh.
Look it up, Adam. I know you're about to look it up.
Clink, clink.
Edward Dillinger.
Mmm.
And this year, simultaneous to the release of NCOM OL,
Yeah, it is him. That's funny.
NCOM stock will now trade around the world 24/7.
Yeah, he's really good in this role as this douchebag CEO.
Also, that table is very similar to the desk from the other movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sam, you dummy.
Excuse me. Yes. Given the prices that we charge to students,
Bruce Boxleitner looks great.
what sort of improvements have been made in Flynn Income OS 12?
Now, this year we put a 12 on the box.
Really feels like that sometimes, don't it?
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Giving it away for free disappeared with Kevin Flynn.
If he doesn't have a cameo
this
in
is
the
just
new
the
movie,
launch of iOS, like, mountaintop. I don't know.
I know you're here.
whatever that iOS is going to be, whatever that operating system is, it's just going to make it so iTunes no longer works, and that's what I use. It's going
You
to
have to
piss me
re-download
off.
all your music again. Ugh.
Yep.
I would like you to meet our next blockbuster, NCOM OS 12. Whoa.
Okay. That's funny.
Stop, wait to stop. For 1 second. Does anyone know where the master file is?
I do. It's on the web.
Uh-oh.
And I love that Alan Bradley, even though he's like this old guy here, that he's so tech savvy that he pulls out an iPad, immediately goes and he knows to find it on the
Yeah.
internet.
How am I supposed to explain that?
I don't know. Say it was all part of the plan.
Where are you gonna run to now? Hey, you don't want to do that. Didn't anyone tell you?
My God.
Stealing is wrong.
You could not pay me enough to get up on that beam and chase a dude like that.
Now, do you know who the biggest shareholder is? I don't know, some kid. This is your father's company.
Not anymore.
No! No!
Dead. Splat. That's way too low.
That is, he was
Somebody
like
saw
12
The
feet
Dark
from the
Knight
ground,
2 years
dude.
before and was like, we got to do
Yeah.
that.
You got me.
What city? It's at Center City? Where are we? Is it supposed to be San Francisco or like?
Kind of looks like Chicago. I don't know.
It's Tron.
Yeah.
Tron, USA.
In the city of Tron.
Oh, Dumont. Is this the original garage that they built the first NCOM in?
Maybe.
Probably.
Cool.
Enjoy it, Marv. You earned it.
Hey, unwrap it for
Unwrap
him
it for
first,
him, fool.
dog.
Yeah.
Dang.
Why are you in my apartment, Alan?
You don't answer your phone. You know, you got a pretty nice view here.
He takes his shirt off like his dad.
Just like his dad.
Rough landing, huh? I also thought your message to the board was very clever.
Did you like that?
Huh?
Okay, it got unwrapped.
I was paged last night. Page came from your dad's office at the arcade.
Hmm?
2 nights before he disappeared, he came to my house. He said he was about to change everything. He wouldn't have left that, Sam.
He wouldn't have left you.
Let's just reconvene in another couple of years, huh? What do you say?
These are the keys to the arcade. I haven't gone over there yet.
Wouldn't that be something?
Wouldn't that be something?
Wouldn't that be something?
I don't think Bruce Boxleitner shows up in Tron Ares.
Yeah, that's kind of sucky, dude.
Yeah. Because after this movie, Joseph Kosinski spent like literally years trying to get that third one
Trying
made.
to do third- I know,
And then
dude.
they rebooted it basically.
Also,
yes.
this is where the Daft Punk music video for D-Res took place.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And I do love how they just said that like the real world video game based on the movie Tron, we're gonna say in this universe is a video game that Kevin Flynn created after he experienced the Tron adventure.
Right.
And became the highest selling video game of all time, one of the two. I'm like, really? Have you played that arcade game? It's not the best. It's kind of
It's
annoying.
not
How's
great.
that the highest selling? Again, is this a world without Donkey Kong or Frogger or
Yes.
Pac-Man?
Yes,
Like, what?
clearly. No, Pac-Man exists because there was a Pac-Man sound.
Yeah, I guess so. Dude, can you imagine being that rich that you can have like bunker money?
Secret
that you have
tunnels?
like
Yeah.
secret tunnel money? Oh my god. Sweet dreams.
See, that was a King Kong sound, or that was a Kong sound.
Dude. You're right.
It was Mario. So Mario does exist in this world.
The grid.
Let's try the back door.
You're about to get Rick Moranis, brother.
Mm-hmm. And he's gone. Bye.
Welcome to Tron.
Oh.
So I believe that that whole part of the movie was in 2D, and then this part is 3D. Specifically, when he steps out of the Flynn's arcade.
Yeah, it's either that
like-
or it's when Kevin Flynn leaves and disappears. Oh hell yeah!
And it was like it's a storytelling thing, but it's also a cost cutting. Obviously, they didn't have to convert.
Dude,
you know,
and we just expanded to
a fifth of the
IMAX.
movie.
I didn't even realize that this expanded to IMAX.
Yeah.
I am going to watch the out of this movie in 3D the moment we're done recording.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a great one in 3D.
This program has no disc. Another strength.
Wait.
God, dude, the lighting, the costumes, it's all so cool.
This I know for sure has a 4K remaster that they did in the last year. That should be
Nice.
coming out soon. But you know Disney, they drag their feet. They'll put it on Disney Plus first, and they'll be like, go watch it
Yeah.
here. And I'm like, I don't want to. It doesn't look as good.
Hector, when you were at Disney World, did you get a chance to ride this ride or no?
Yeah, I went on it. Sorry.
It's just okay?
I have complaints. I have complaints about it.
Rectify. Rectify.
Sad.
Games.
Look, I know you probably get this a lot, but there's been a big mistake.
Games.
Hey.
Damn. That's good 3D right there. Dude, the score in this part. God
Listen,
damn.
Tron Life ain't that bad. I don't know.
Bro. Yeah, like, I'm sorry.
Welcome
This
to
is what I have
Tron.
to do
Sure.
for 4 beautiful women come up and laser my clothes off, and I'm listening to Daft Punk. Like, okay,
Sure.
Hey, it's got a zipper.
How did they not laser his chonies off, though? I guess that's Tron for you.
Yeah.
That's Disney.
You will receive an identity disc. Everything you do or learn will be imprinted on this disc.
You don't even blink. Look at you.
Just activated and synchronized. Proceed to games.
Where you going?
Come back. Let's go have a drink.
I think they
You're
reversed
leaving me.
the footage on that. I think the women were just walking forward.
Yeah.
That's like one of the best shots of the movie. Like, I feel like this is why they made this movie.
Yeah.
Is basically this sequence. So like we could make this sequence a sort of games sequence, highlight to the next level, and it will be cool as hell. And it is.
Platform 8.
I have a 3-inch version of you.
Disc Wars.
You definitely didn't do that.
So cool. It's like air hockey.
Yeah, but deadly.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I don't know, man. I've been hit with that goddamn puck a few times on my fingers. It does not feel good.
Oh,
smart.
I won! Now let me out!
Combatants 3 and 7.
I'm out.
Oh, damn.
Combatant 3. Victory. Combatant 3. Violation.
Oh.
6. De-resolution.
What is that program?
This actor's great. This is...
Combatant 3.
Oh, shit.
That's an awesome costume.
Oh, come on. Is that even legal?
Let me tickle his balls and make sure he can play real good.
But I feel like I just got dunked on.
Oh, turn the balls the other way.
Come on. Huh?
Jesus.
Sick. That's so sick, dude.
He's coming down.
Damn. Error.
User.
Error.
Identify yourself.
Program. Man, I remember when this movie came out and the merch came out and I was all into it, but the merch was not great. I wish it like some other company like a Hot Toys or something went back and got the license to this stuff.
My name is Sam Flynn.
Guys, get it? He's the Son of God. He's Jesus Christ.
Let me go. Where am I? Am I on the grid? Who are you?
I'm an animated version of your dad, Sam.
Sam, look at you, man. Look at the size of you.
Look at you, man.
You look the same. Oh, lots happened, Sam. More than you can imagine. Let's have a look. I expected more.
So messed up.
You were trapped in here. So can we just go home now?
Not in the cards. Not for you.
Huh?
That's a hell of a way to treat your son.
I'm not your father, Sam. But I'm very, very happy to see you.
Cool.
Clue?
Like de-aging aside, Jeff Bridges is awesome in this movie too. Like him playing Clue in that vocal performance and everything is great.
What'd you do to him? Same thing I'm going to do to you, user.
Well, it's funny because, you know, using a CG de-aged Jeff Bridges for Clue, you're like, well, he's a computer program, so sure, whatever.
It really is. It's almost part of the story, right? It's almost like, oh, okay.
Your rumors are true. We do indeed have in our midst a
user.
I love the voice effects that they added to all these characters.
Yahoo, Zahur.
does this user deserve?
User.
The challenge of the grid. Who best to battle this singular opponent? The one who vanquished the tyranny.
Super cool.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
You want to play? I'll play.
Excellent words, sir.
I'm surprised Disneyland doesn't sell this thing you could just buy for like $300.
I would have
It opens
so
up
many of them.
plastic.
I would have so many of them.
Do with this.
But it's not, it can't turn into a bike. I'm
give
just
you a
saying,
hand.
even just as a prop.
No, I know. I would have them.
Not that. Yeah. Pretty sick.
I have like, I have a whole wall of Disney pins over here, and I have a tiny little section for Tron, because there's some really cool Tron pins out there.
Yeah, can your stick do that?
Damn.
I wish. Guys, this sequence in 3D, insane.
Yep.
You got no chance, user. Their bikes are faster than ours. Use the levels.
Use the levels. Oh, so this is a block fort battle, Mario Kart 64. You guys are cooked. I've got this. Let's go.
Oh my god. Here we go, baby.
Okay, I'm turning it up, but goodbye.
Music.
Yeah.
Dong, dong, ding, dong. Dude, when they go up the thing and it goes like boom, 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 boom. I love that part. On head in the game, Sam.
Lock in, baby, lock in.
Jesus. Damn.
That's brutal.
I am surprised Disney has not licensed this out to just make like an incredible video game version of just this, like the light cycle battle. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like, what's the name of that Rocket League where it's just soccer with remote control car? Like, how hasn't there been some game where you can play this part? Yeah.
That's it. You got me.
Oh, I'm getting goosebumps with this music, y'all. Oy.
Yeah, dude.
Boom.
Yes.
Sucker.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Another customer. Let's go.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Hang on, buddy. I'm coming.
Oh, no, this part.
Come on.
Whoops. He ain't gonna be in Tron 3.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dang.
shit.
Sorry, broski.
That salad got tossed.
Get in.
Illegal combatant on the
Get
grid.
in.
You dumb son of a bitch, don't ask questions. I would want that ride.
Yeah,
that thing's
dope.
sick.
Release Rinsler.
Like a
Game on, old friend.
Dude, I love this
like
shot
a
so
Radiator
much,
Springs, like a Radiator Springs Racers kind of thing, but with
Yeah.
these Tron with
car.
Oof.
Yeah, Tron vehicles.
cars. Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet. It's funny because, like, out of all of the IP, or if we're talking about rides that would lend itself to like a simulation ride, you'd think it'd be Tron. Like, instead they did a
Yeah.
roller coaster where you go outside. I'm like, I get it that you want people on the bikes, but why not do something with a screen and some sort of
Yeah.
3D element to it? That would be
I mean,
perfect.
at this point, you could do the whole volume, like a whole volume style game. Basically,
Yeah,
Rise of the
yeah.
Resistance.
Yeah.
That style, where it's like a mixture of set pieces, but also like expanded backgrounds with screens on a
Yeah.
light cycle that goes through a track and it goes at different speeds and everything.
And I feel like the problem is people do not care about Tron enough for them to invest millions of dollars to
No,
make what
they
we just
don't.
described.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Cora.
Hi, I'm Cora. I was born sexy yesterday. Let's go.
There be vehicles aren't designed to go off-grid. They'll malfunction on this terrain.
What about us?
Obviously not.
Pendejo.
I think Olivia Wilde is pretty great in this role. She's really fun.
Yeah, yeah.
All your questions will be answered soon.
I think this is the first thing I saw her in. I don't know if it's the first like big mainstream thing that she was in, but
I remember her from the TV show The OC. I think she was on in a couple episodes, and you know,
okay.
Olivia Wilde is like strikingly beautiful. So that when she popped up, I think she was in House, but I didn't really watch House. But as a TV actor, you would see her in stuff. And then I think this is also maybe the first movie that I saw her in, but I remember being like, oh, good for her, dude. She came from like the OC and TV shows, and now she did it. Let me just make sure.
Yeah.
Sick. It's like the Batcave.
Listen, man, Disneyland needs to bulldoze
Tomorrowland.
Autopia. All of them. All of Tomorrowland except for
Tomorrowland should just be the Tron universe. That would be so cool.
I'm saying, yes.
I also think that Fantastic Four First Steps sort of like prove that people like a retro future. And it's like, because you can never be future because it'll just be outdated immediately. Tomorrowland should go back. I feel like they've tried to embrace the retro future aesthetic. So maybe Fantastic
but they went
Four will inspire 'em,
steampunky, and that was just a fad.
I know. See, it was. You're right.
Yeah.
Now, this is one of those story moments that I love, because to have Sam meet his digital dad.
You're here. You're here.
That's because Jeff Bridges is a good actor, man. He's just a good fucking actor.
Clue had him on the light cycle grid. I intervened.
Dinner soon. We'll talk then.
What are y'all gonna eat? Bits and
where are you going?
What are we eating? Yeah. He's like, I'll be over here in this part of the open room.
I'm gonna be staring out this window.
Give me 30 minutes and then we'll eat bits and bots.
Vintage. Flynn built it many cycles ago for the game. Doesn't get out as much as it used to, but still the fastest thing on the grid.
That's right, baby.
Flynn is teaching me about the art of the selfless, about removing oneself from the equation. But between you and me, Jules Verne is my favorite.
Yeah, Jules Verne is my favorite too.
Do you know Jules Verne?
Sure.
It's a good dumb little joke. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
How old are you now, Sam?
You should be 27.
He is 27.
Do you attend a college?
Caltech.
My alma mater.
Yeah.
Caltech's a fancy private school.
Work, job, income? Are you,
No. I check in once a year.
Wife, girlfriend?
Dog.
Well, dogs are cool.
Dogs are cool.
Must have a few questions of your own, Sam.
Yeah, how dare you?
Actually, just one.
Yeah, who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Why, I never came home. Those nights when I went to the office, I'm sure you figured it out by now, I was coming here. Human form into digital space. Heavy stuff. Tron was created by Alan for the old system. Clue was my creation, a program designed to create a perfect world. Oh, we were jamming.
Jamming.
Hours in here were just minutes back home.
Oh, so he's probably been here for like 1,000 years.
A miracle. You remember. ISOs, isomorphic algorithm. A whole new life.
So already in 89, ISOs emerged.
The ISOs shattered. The possibilities of their root code, their digital DNA. Every idea man has ever had about the universe up for grabs. Biodigital jazz.
So good.
That should have been the tagline of the movie.
Clue. Clue happened.
That's the little reference to the bit from the first movie.
Just fine. Everything's under control. Flynn!
Young Tron, de-aged.
Am I still to create the perfect system? Yeah.
It was a coup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, also, let's us not forget We would not have the Marvel Cinematic Universe without Jeff Bridges as the villain in the first Iron Man film. He really, like, I feel like he doesn't get talked about enough for how good he is in that film.
Yeah.
Oh, a little forchados, maybe?
Flynn, go!
Damn.
Tron, he fought for me. I never saw him again.
So, I think the show...
So why didn't you fight?
Tron Uprising...
He did.
...takes place after what we just saw, the flashback. But before this film, because Tron is in the show and he's like scarred. He's like digitally scarred.
Interesting.
But he's still not like fully corrupted or evil.
So he destroyed them.
The Purge.
He killed them all?
That was genocide.
Damn.
I tried to get back, but I couldn't get to the portal. It can only be opened from the outside. It closed on me, Sam. That's why I never came home. My disc is everything. The golden ticket, the way out. And not just for me. Clue figures if I can be in.
He can be out?
With my disc, it's possible.
And then what?
Tron Ares, man.
Then Jared Leto shows up.
Yeah.
What's more imperfect than our world? I can't let that happen. I won't.
Kill Clue and take him out.
Clue is planning something. We've known that for a while. Programs have been disappearing. There's unrest out there. Even revolution.
It's so hot, I just want to go in that water.
What brought you here?
Alan got your page.
I didn't send any page. It was Clue. Clue sent that. This is all his design. He wanted a new piece on the board to change the game. With you, he got more than he ever dreamed. What he wants, us together, heading for the portal. It's his game now. The only way to win is not to play.
Clue paged you with a box of scraps.
We can go home. Don't you want that?
Sometimes life has a way of moving you past things like wants and hopes.
Sad. It's a good line.
Keep telling yourself that.
Good night, Sam.
It's probably been like, in his perspective, like 3-4 hours since he arrived.
He could, but it would require reintegration.
Yeah, all right. But I can't do anything unless I get to the portal. And my gut's telling me that you don't want to be stuck in this place for eternity either.
Yeah, if he gets back to the real world, he just goes on that cool computer and just says like, delete Clue, program,
delete Clue.
Enter.
Yep.
Done.
That's it.
This looks like in 2001 A Space Odyssey. I never realized this.
Also, I just confirmed that Daft Punk also use the Moog.
Sick, dude. Synthesizer? Good, of course he did.
The synthesizer.
Time to party, Flynn. I'm excited because it's been a minute.
There's someone I once knew, a program named Zeus who fought alongside the ISS. They say he can get anyone, anywhere.
How do I find him?
This is his sector.
Can we just not find him? Can we just leave that guy alone?
Every time I hear the name Zeus, I just think of Samuel L. Jackson in Die Hard with a Vengeance. My name isn't Hey Zeus, it's Hey Zeus. Mount Olympus, lightning bolt up your ass, Zeus. Love that movie.
Think about Russell Crowe. No, you're not invited to the orgy. It's cool. I dream in digital black and white, man. Urgency, 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 urgency. Perfect amount of musical urgency. It's kind of cramped quarters in that bike.
Yeah. That's how you like it.
Hey, man. It's your lucky day.
Oh, he put on the black robe pajamas, so you know he's going out.
You're looking for someone.
What makes you say that?
Intuition.
Sir,
what's your name, lady?
Covered Flynn's.
You can call me Google.
You call me Alexa?
Is this the synthesizer?
That's the Moog.
We're going downtown.
You don't need to go. I've sent him to someone we can trust.
I won't lose him again. Chaos. Good news.
Now we're cooking with gas.
This is my favorite track of the entire soundtrack.
Oh, dude. I don't know. I don't think it's mine, but it is like, it's the most goddamn danceable thing. And then I just put
this on loop forever.
There you go. This is one of the best cameos in cinematic history. I'm sorry.
Of all time.
It's just like, oh, that's why you guys hired them, so you could put them in the fucking movie. and they look so sick.
They look so good.
His name is Castor. If you want to speak to Zeus, you're gonna have to go through him.
Zeus can unite the factions, foment revolution.
Well, of course Zeus can do these things.
Cool.
The son of Flynn. Of all the innumerable possibilities, he has to walk into mine. Libations for everybody!
I'm looking for Zeus.
This, pretty miss, is a conversation best had behind closed doors. Oh, I designed it myself, you know. It's true.
It's true.
Change the scheme, alter the move. Electrify the boys and girls, if you'd be so kind.
Hell yeah, dude. And that little line, change the mood, boys. People have used that at the beginning of like a Tron fan edit, and they just like, it's just like so sick, dude. I've seen that used. I think I've also seen it in other like compilation sort of edits from different movies and stuff, where that jumps in and then it just change the mood, boys, and it's some badass music comes in. I love it.
Yeah. This de-aging right here looks great too, because it's so hidden.
Yep. But then we'll run into problems here, maybe a little too well lit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like
Cozy.
A video game version of Chris Pratt in like a Jurassic World game or something. Like, that's what he looks like.
Fool of a duke. And then the orcs come in.
It's crazy.
You are Clue. I am Clue. You will create the perfect system. I will create the perfect system.
Yeah, it's a very cool visualization of like, here's how he can be writing this program, that little mirror bit.
Let's move.
Okay, so Jeff Bridges is in
doesn't
the new
play
one.
Clue though, right? Like they have a body double.
I think he does. But they have like a back of head double for like his hair. That's another actor, I think.
I must ask, who sent you my way?
Her name's Cora. Said she met you a long time ago.
Indeed she did. Many cycles ago. It was a different time.
Before he sold out.
Let's see about your future, shall we? Now we'll have to change your attire, and you'll need a forged disc. Not easy these days, by the way.
All right.
Oh, baby.
Oh, this might be my favorite track on the whole stinking album. This is the coolest shit.
This is the premiere single. This is what they advertised for the movie. And it's so right. It's so right.
The game has changed, son of Flynn.
Listen, I'm just going to tell everybody, you got to go watch this on Patreon with us. Because if you're watching this YouTube, muted, music losing thing, nah. It's not good.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh no. Here comes Neo.
This is actually my favorite track on the album. This piece of music. Revolution, baby. Have you ever like the way he touches his follower? Look at it. I love this. Okay, come on, man. Love you. Come on. Ooh.
Oh no.
Rinsler, you mother. Oh, it wasn't Rinsler. It was that guy. Yep, there we go.
Michael Sheen's great.
He is.
He's got the little Charlie Chaplin walk.
Jesus.
Sam, you're messing with my Zen thing, man. You ever jump a freight train? Huh? We do it your way. A full-on sprint to the portal. If we beat Clue there, we have a chance. Let's get her out of here.
Solar Sailor. Love the interpretation in this film.
She's the miracle, man. Everything I ever worked for. A digital frontier to reshape the human condition. In our world, she could change everything.
I would like to see how, though. I would like some sci-fi writers to come in and go, well, check it out. How her existence would change our world.
Now that is impressive if I do say so myself. Now it's time for you to tell me a story.
Come on, man, tell me.
Dad, I got to tell you about 9/11. You weren't here, and it's really sad. And
missed the whole thing.
The boy and Flynn are gone.
I presume, Your Excellency, they perished in the elevator.
Elevator.
Cell phones, online dating, Wi-Fi.
What's Wi-Fi?
Wireless interlinking.
Of digital devices? I thought of that in '85.
Look what you've accomplished. It's incredible.
Sam, I'd have given it all up for one more day with you.
Hey, you remember your old Ducati?
You kidding me? There's not a day goes by I don't think about that bike. What, you busted my bike?
Well, 20 years in the shed, no tarp.
How's she run?
Well, when I'm done, better than ever.
Man, I'd like to see that.
You will.
Funny, I don't think he was a motorcycle driver in the original movie. So I like to imagine that his experience in the grid on the light cycles made him like, I like bikes, man. I want to be a bike rider.
Yeah.
Although I don't think this is the best movie ever made, I think it's one of the best sequels. Like I don't know what much else I would have done for a part 2 30 years later or whatever it was.
When Flynn entered the space...
Almost 40.
How long have you been searching for this? About 1,000 cycles? No? Just imagine the secrets it holds. The master key to any and all riddles of the grid.
Is it weird that he looks like his ex-wife, Kate Beckinsale, with all this makeup? Here's your virus drink.
Our alliance is at times uneasy, but always necessary. You know you need me. Clue?
Enjoy the drink.
Whoa.
End of line, man.
I think he could have gotten out of there.
Hey, we're safe for now.
I just hope Daft Punk got out of there.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I think they were. They cleared out.
It's the disc.
Once I get out, I can shut him
It's like
down.
the chaos of the fight in the nightclub, and then Clue shows up, but even he will look over to Daft Punk, nod, and go like, "You're free to go, guys. You guys are
gotta
cool.
go,
I'm
guys.
cool with you.
Bye.
Get
You're
out
cool
of
with
here,
me."
man. Go make music somewhere else.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Go awaken the
Knocking on the
heavens.
sky. How did you find him?
It was during the purge. Everyone I knew disappeared. And just as everything was going dark, I felt a hand on my shoulder.
So biblical.
Your father, he saved me. I guess you could say I'm a rescue. I've never been this close before. It's how I imagine a sunrise to be.
To me, there's no comparison.
What's it like?
The sun? I've never had to describe it before. Warm, radiant.
Yeah, he knows what he has to do.
A new course.
What is this?
Clue can't create programs. He can only destroy or repurpose them.
Repurpose them for what?
Evil shit.
Battalion 6, report to staging area Alpha.
He's building an army.
That's Rinsler.
Goodbye.
Cora! Cora! What's she doing? Removing herself from the equation.
Selflessness.
Oh, baby.
Dude, the Rinsler theme. The Rinsler theme is cool.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of Riz.
Not the Rizzler.
Tron, baby.
We can't just let her go. No, Sam. There's another way.
You gotta uncork his wires and then he'll be good again.
I've never seen anything like it. I know you have greater designs than any of us understand. What does it do?
You are a very rare bird, aren't you? Where's your disc? Where is he? Must have been so lonely out there. I have something very special in mind for you. Take her upstairs.
Greetings, program! That our world is a cage no more. For at this moment, the key to the next frontier is finally in our possession.
Is it the eyes? Is that mainly the mouth? What is it?
It's the mouth animation. It's the eyes. The textures are off.
It's a little bit of everything.
The lighting's
We'll make
off.
that world open and available to all of us.
This is what Tron Ares is going to be about. They did it, man.
Yeah.
Somebody did it.
To all of us!
It's also a great villain theme we're hearing right now from Daft Punk.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
He's figured out how to do it. Prove yourselves to me, be loyal to me, and I will never betray you.
Sounds really familiar, dude.
Okay, Scar.
Really familiar to fascists, bro.
Sam, same team. Remember? What's your plan? I'm a user. I'll improvise. Out there is our victory! Out there!
Is our destiny. The same shot from the press conference where he said in there? Wow. Like poetry, it rhymes, you guys. It's so good.
That's all I heard.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what they sounded like. These guys look like war boys.
I'm not a program. My name is Sam Flynn.
Uh-oh, Jarvis is scared.
Identify yourself.
I'm taking this vehicle.
You are not authorized. Right away, sir. Watch your step, please, as you board the aircraft.
That's how boomers
Technology's great.
think computers work.
Yep.
Yep. It's true.
You piece of shit. All right. We're good.
Long live the users.
Coward.
Uh-huh.
Long live the users.
Master key disengaged.
I came with a girl. A program. Where is she?
Sam.
The Rizzler's got her.
Come on, Tron. Yoink.
Come on, kiddo. We're heading home.
I love him.
Oh, Jeff Bridges. Never change.
Hurry!
Made it.
It's weird. I remember watching this movie and thinking like, man, Jeff Bridges is getting old. Like, I hope that we get so much more of him after this movie. He was like, I don't know, maybe in his like 60s.
Yeah.
He's still doing great work.
Yeah, he's still knocking it out of the park, man.
Yeah.
Try and hold on to this. You're gonna need it.
Hey, guys, just leave.
Mm-hmm.
You got this, Cora. It's all in the wrist.
That's what he said in the first movie about the video games.
Yeah.
That like making it go from orange or red to blue or white.
Yeah.
It's like it's from the original film too. It's so great.
Yeah, it's a
good guy
good
versus
throwback.
bad guy stuff. Yeah.
This fool's about to get derezzed.
Mm-hmm.
Pissed. I love the little purring that Rinsler does.
Death to the
Dang.
That's not what you said 5 minutes ago.
Oh my God. So sick.
Yeah.
Head towards the light, Cora. Where did you learn that move back there?
Encom Tower. A couple nights ago.
Radical, man.
Tower. Sam, take the turret.
Huh?
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, I'm all over this.
See, how is this not like a ride? You know, like a Star Tours type thing.
Beats me, man. Beats me.
Yeah, you'd have like this Smuggler's Run style game and everyone does a different job. That'd be so fun.
Can you imagine though, honestly, some ride where like people are sitting in front and they're like piloting it or somehow, you know, experiencing that part of it. And then if you sit in the back, you're on guns and you can affect like, you know, the back of a ride, people chasing you.
Have a nice swim!
Merry Christmas, man.
That's a so cool, dude.
He's just having a blast.
Literally.
I like that Sam Flynn becomes like a thrill seeker. Very cool.
Oop.
It's Jam!
Tron, what have you become?
It's pretty epic, dude. The little music bit too.
Oh, come on.
I don't remember that being on the soundtrack.
Dude, I don't think it is. I was gonna say earlier, Flynn, go. I haven't gotten the complete soundtrack yet, which they came out with a couple years ago.
Finish the game!
Tron gonna save the day.
Use them guns, homeboy.
They're jammed. Oh shit, Tron about to pull through.
Baby. Fight for the user.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby.
That's right. That's who you fight for.
Last minute double cross.
Tron always comes through.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. It's over!
Cora, there's something I need you to do.
You know, I don't remember exactly how this movie ends either.
Bro, I do. Like if I saw it yesterday. It's my favorite thing. This is also really cool too. The way these pilots are just hanging, falling out.
Oh no.
Damn. But right there, I need Tron to come back. Tron is good guy.
There you go.
There it
I
is.
don't like that look.
Take her down.
Much better effects than the Master Control program. Nice landing. Good landing. Because any landing you can walk away from. So cool, dude. So
Good.
cool.
Had a feeling you'd be here. The cycles haven't been kind, have they? Oh, you don't look so bad. I did everything you ever asked. I created the perfect system. The thing about perfection is that it's unknowable.
That's great.
I'm sorry, Clue. I'm sorry.
Baller.
Super cool.
Remember what you came for.
My identity disc, Clue. I love the way they use the iconography of the Tron poster or the way that Tron communicated with his user in that first movie. It makes it so much more epic here.
You knew I'd beat you. And still, you did all this for him?
Joke's on you, sucker.
No.
The old switcheroony, baby.
Why? He's my son. Dad! It's time! No!
Sam, it's what he wants.
Take her!
He'll be back.
Goodbye, kiddo. Goodbye, kiddo.
Oh shit. This is the part that I forgot.
It's awesome.
He goes all Neo on him.
Reabsorbs Clue. This is also really fun in 3D. They really push it out. He really comes up into your face.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I did a pretty good job holding it back, but sometimes I watch this movie and I cry at the end. Because
Really?
of that self-sacrifice. I don't know what it does. It gets me, but it's two things. It's when he like sees the memories of his kid. And then it's also when Clue's like, why? And it's Jeff Bridges' delivery, dude. His acting, it's just like, it's the simplest writing, but the way he says it, his voice is breaking. I'm like, that makes me choke up, dude.
Hector,
It's
you've
very
always been a
cheesy 'cause
sucker
you're
for
like-
father-son movies, though.
Truly,
Always,
though, man, truly.
always, yeah.
Terminator 2
Those-
makes me cry, you know, all of them. But it's like when you watch this movie and you really try to pick it apart, Kevin Flynn's identity disc made it so that he was able to go home or someone was able to leave. So I guess that also meant like he and Cora could leave at the same time.
Jet NCOM at 8 a.m.
Why not all three? Could all three of them have made it? Yes, maybe.
You're chairman now.
Like, was Sam Flynn's identity disc that he had made for him, would that give him the power to leave? And the Kevin's disc was for Cora because they switched? I don't think so.
You were right.
Doesn't really matter.
About what?
I think he'll still be back.
About everything.
I don't know. I don't know if the Jeff Bridges in the new movie is actually Kevin Flynn or Clue or some other third program that like we didn't see that, you know, Kevin wrote at some point. I don't know. I hope he's still alive. I think that'd be great. But he blew up, dude. He absorbed Clue and the movie told us he would not have survived that.
Seen it.
This is also a cool reveal because it makes you think like, oh, maybe she didn't.
Guess we're supposed to change the world.
She couldn't leave, you know?
Yeah, so like, what is she in our world?
I want to show.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what the third movie would have been.
Yeah, like what happens when you're a program that comes into our real world? Do you become a human or are you a walking program?
Can Sam or somebody else or Alan Bradley or whoever like give her a new identity disc to be able to like unlock her DNA, basically her programming, the way that Kevin was like looking at her arm and healing her? Because remember, he was saying like we're gonna be able to fix medicine or completely change all of these different facets of our lives in the real world. How? Like if you put her under the microscope, is it like, you know, code? Like how? Like what? It's fascinating to me. I think most of the Cora stuff really works. Some of it is very stereotypical, like she's so naive, but like so wise beyond her years. And she was never a child. She was just always an adult woman. And we've seen that with like any Born Sexy Yesterday character, like Corbin Dallas Multipass Lilu, you know, but I think she has a great actor, a great personality, a really interesting idea. If you put her in the real world, what does it mean? She was an action character. She was a heroic character. And do we buy the relationship or the flirtation or the between the two? Are they going to end up together? I don't know. Maybe.
No idea. Hopefully the next movie gives us some clues on that stuff.
Something, dude.
I don't know. I feel like it's like a whole new cast.
It is.
It is a whole new cast.
I mean, they can still obviously talk about those ideas with new characters.
Sure.
But
like,
there's that part of me that's like, yeah, but I want to see Sam and Cora.
Or at least, like Augustine's saying, here, what the hell happened? Like, will any of the characters in the real world throw out a line or two that says like, oh, you know, ever since Sam Flynn did this with NCOM,
right?
He and his wife, you know, who we don't know anything about, who she was just this whatever person out of nowhere, did this. Or like he claimed that his wife was a program. He's crazy. Nobody believed him. He could never prove it. Whatever, like something like that. It's like, oh, does the story stop? It just feels like such a important set of characters and storyline to continue with the Flynns, and such an important like cliffhanger teaser to be like, now Cora's here. How do you not address it in some way? And if they address it and end it and basically cut it off and go, oh, that story's done, I'm going to be pissed. But if they don't address it, I'm going to be pissed. So that there needs to be some like, there needs to be some like open-ended addressing of it for them to go, well, maybe in a fourth Tron movie, we'll bring back Olivia Wilde, we'll bring back Garrett Hedlund, and, you know, and do a continuation of that.
Yeah, because I mean, when I was reading about them trying to develop the film after Tron Legacy, it was a lot of like, it will be Tron 3. It'll pick up the events of this film and explore the characters of Cora and Sam. And, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of like questions that would have been answered, all that sci-fi shit. And then it was reworked and like rebooted and doing something new. Like, it's not Cillian Murphy anymore. It's Evan Peters is now the new like head of NCOM. So it's a mystery to me. And I've never been invested enough in the Tron universe to really care. Like, I like those Tron movies kind of for what they were, like visually, and for this movie visually and the soundtrack. I'm not so invested in the story that I'm like, I need all these answers or it's a huge disservice to my investment as a fan. It's not. But having rewatched these so close to the release of the new film, now I'm reinvested. I'm like, yeah, I would like to know some of the answers to these like very sci-fi questions. What was the goal? You know, if all these things were going to change the world, how were they going to do it? Now that you've brought Cora into our world, does that change anything? Could that lead to change? Like, what? Give me some answers. But yeah, if it's completely left unanswered and this story is just about this new program that NCOM makes that breaks into the real world, and then some version of Flynn has to deal with it or confront it, you know, cool. But I would like there to be some through line, especially if we waited 15 years for this sequel to come out, to then just basically reboot it and be like, it's something completely different. I'm like, well, that's cool, but we could have done something else.
It's almost like, I totally agree, dude. It's like when I step away from this and I go do other stuff later today, I'm not going to be that invested in the Cora mystery. But when you're watching the movies, when you're in it and you get to the end of this, it just feels so important. It feels like such a big part of the story. Right. Almost to the point where, like, if they had never made a third one. Yeah, if they have never made a third one and it's only these two movies that existed and I guess the cartoon show, it's almost more satisfying the way that it ends like this, and it's like open-ended and we'll never come back to this story. But the fact that a third one is coming out and has new characters and new actors and not this, it's almost like pissing me off. It's almost like, you guys, you know, I don't know. I can't imagine a world where whatever script or idea they came up with was so bad that they went, no, we want to do more Tron, but this is awful and we can't crack it. That they pivot and have to go, let's bring in Jared Leto. Let's focus on completely new characters. I'm like, I just don't buy it. I don't buy it. This isn't the most amazing script ever.
Right. Yeah.
So to me, I'm like, if you put out a movie script for a part 3 that is as good or even a little bit better than this, go for it. Even a little worse than this, go for it. Make it and just sort of continue that story. And then with a fourth one, do Tron Ares, Tron Jared Leto, Tron other characters. Even at the end of this movie where it's like, what happens to the program Tron? He fell into the water and sort of turned back to good.
Again,
Garrett Hedlund's, I understand like getting out while the movie's over, but there is a part that's like, but did Sam Flynn go back to that desk? He did, because he's wearing it around his neck. He put everything on the grid on that little chip and he's wearing it and he's protecting it. But like, what did he do? Did he look up the program of his father? Yeah, deceased. Or is my dad still trapped in there? And the other thing I'll say is I don't need it to be a movie. Even if Disney came out and they're like, we're doing a novel, we're doing a comic book, you know, I'd eat that shit up, dude. I'd be so satisfied as a fan. I'd be like, great. They resolved it. Really cool. in a new medium, new format. I love that tie-in media. I'm all for it. And then I would be so on board with whatever they're doing for like the new direction of a new live action movie. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, put out a book, dude. Hire somebody to write it. And then, you know what I mean? Like, and then wrap the story up. I don't know.
It sounds like you need to write it, Hector.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing over here making reaction videos for?
Yeah.
I would love to.
Oh, this is kind of cool. The filmmakers wish to
What's
thank
up?
the fans in Hall H Comic-Con 2010. That's
Oh,
fun.
Hell
wow.
yeah, dude.
That's
That's
rad.
sick.
That's really cool. I never noticed that
That's
before.
really cool.
Oh, they shot this. I didn't know this was shot in 3D.
Oh, was
Yes, I think it
Yeah.
was.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
because
I
it
think
says
was for all the
Fusion
stuff on
3D
the
camera
grid, yeah.
systems provided by Cameron Pace.
Wow.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
And then
Very
and
cool.
then I mean I think for well actually I don't know now. I'm curious. I'm gonna go back and watch the light cycle sequences or anything that's fully
Mhm.
CG, but I don't think anything is. I feel like there's live action elements in basically every sequence of the movie.
for sure.
Yeah, I think
maybe
so.
maybe the plane stuff. Maybe we're near the plane and it's just CG.
Well,
like
they
maybe
definitely had
could've-
like practical light cycles that they built that they shot on green screens.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That movie's rad, dude. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
between 4 and 5 stars for me. I don't know. It's not a 5-star movie, but I want to go fuck it. I want to give it 5 stars. I just love the style so much.
I mean, I would give it 4 stars, but
Mhm.
Daft Punk is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if this movie had a completely different score,
Mhm.
like if they had gone more traditional with, you know, just a traditional orchestra, there was still some orchestral work here being done. But the fact that they had those fucking groovy ass synths and
Yeah.
all these, you know, electronic elements to the music, it really immerses you in the world. Like the visuals, I feel, are a good evolution for what we just saw from the original Tron.
Yeah.
I feel like a 20-30 year gap between the two movies.
It's almost
was from
it's like
19
28 years, I
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
1982
So-
to 2010.
It would make sense that that's how, if, you know, the world evolves, if the grid evolves at all, that's how it would look, right? And the music, I think, is absolutely fitting and is probably the best part of the movie. For the most part, like the visuals were there, but there was moments where the music was so good that I just had to like focus on the music, and that's
Yeah.
that was the
closed your
highlight of the
eyes,
scene.
bro.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck, it's so good.
Yeah.
And so I'm hoping, if anything, that happens again in the next one, where the
Yeah.
music is so damn good, obviously not being done by Daft Punk anymore. But Trent Reznor has shown that he can hit these moods as well, and that he's
Oh, yeah.
perfectly capable of scoring, you know, things and making it appropriate to what
Right.
it needs to be. So I'm hoping that we get something as cool or cooler, but that's a tall order to ask for.
It's a really
Very
tall
tall
order.
order
And
to ask for.
I really like 9 Inch Nails, and I agree.
Yeah.
I think the music that Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross have done has been really, really good for most of the movie. I mean, even their rendition of John Carpenter's Halloween theme is really, really good.
Yeah.
But this Daft Punk score is just so unique, and it
Yeah.
stands out incredibly. Like, you hear 3 seconds of it and you know exactly where it comes from. It's that
Immediately.
iconic and identifiable. So I think it is going to be tough. Like, I'm trying to not go into Tron Ares with like projecting all of these feelings that basically come from Tron Legacy and the visual style and the music. It's gonna be really hard though when that movie starts and it's not Daft Punk and it's not gonna be
Yeah.
you know, the characters that I've
Yeah.
come to love in these movies. But
Yeah.
But it was really fun to rewatch this one. I still really dig this movie. And yeah, of course there's things that you can pick apart. You know, does the movie also feel a little bit slow in the middle? Does it feel like it slows down a little bit? Sure. You know,
Yeah.
like you probably could have chipped off some time off of the movie to kind of move it faster, but I still really enjoy it. And I think those visuals and the music is the thing that really keeps you engaged. And
Yeah,
I love
really
it whenever
is.
the screen goes full screen. It creates a really immersive experience, and I really love that. And I feel like in 3D especially, it's really going to hold. It held viewers, I think, that much more. So great stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we did it. Tron Ares coming soon to a theater
ready.
near you. I will say I
ready.
did see the trailer in IMAX 3D when Augustine and I saw Fantastic Four, and I didn't
Awesome in
feel
3D,
like
dude.
the three really because I thought it was kind of flat.
Oh, damn.
I didn't think it had
Damn,
all
all
the
right, I
depth.
take it back.
Yeah, but
I just
that's
remember the
me.
moment where where the cop car was sliced through by like the light trail, and I thought that shit looked dope.
It looked
But,
cool.
okay,
It just
I'll pay
looked
better
it
attention.
just looked flat because it was like a motorcycle with a light trail, and then you had the cop car. Then everything behind it just looked like a flat background. I was like, oh, really?
Dark. It was just dark.
We
Yeah.
could have just built this out a little
right.
bit, but
All
we'll see.
right.
We'll see.
Okay.
Who knows?
Don't
Who
always
knows?
reflect the final product, so we'll
Yeah,
see.
they always change it. We
True.
know for firsthand experience
Yeah.
that they change the trailers
Yeah,
for what the 3D is. So yeah, it's
Exactly.
okay.
It's okay. We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. But guys, if this is your first time watching Tron Legacy, what did you think? Or if this is your first time watching in a long time, let us know how you feel about it. And if you haven't picked up this Blu-ray set, highly recommend. It's probably on eBay
Get
somewhere.
it.
Yeah.
If you don't have a 3D TV and a 3D Blu-ray player and a home theater system, what are you doing? Go out
Come on.
and get
Come
one.
on.
All of that. It's
Come
the
on.
only appropriate
What do
way
I
to
gotta
watch
do?
this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Check out everything else that we're watching. You can see the reaction for the first Tron on YouTube and on Patreon as well. And plenty more reactions on the way. Check those out, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Heroes Reforged is gonna react. Heroes Reforged is gonna review. Heroes Reforged is gonna discuss. That's why we are watching